all, it's Ali here. Where do I begin? I've been away for a while and it feels like a while. It may only be a week or so, but it certainly feels like a long time. And every day I've said I'm going to make a YouTube video. What happens is there's people in and out this house and there's no peace. So I haven't been able to. Now I'm going to try, and this is going to be full of bits and pieces that I've been up to. I just thought it would be a fun video, something you can sit and relax, and I'll tell you what I've been up to. So here goes. First of all, yesterday, can you see this? This will be my support, by the way, this phone, because everything I do is on the phone, really. I just take pictures of it all the time because I'm not very good at this sort of putting things in the corner and all that business. It's all I can do to make a video. Anyway, yesterday, my hair was this colour. Today, my hair is this colour. To be honest with you, I like both equally. I wonder if you can see that without a glare. I sort of like both equally, but the white is easier because this girl's, you know, got God's natural highlights, and as they grow in, they don't show so much in the blonde. So that's the first thing. Secondly, this week, we did go through the castration with little Rolo. Now, he didn't do very well with this at all. He could hardly walk or get up the stairs because, you know, they put the cone on and he was tripping up. It was hysterical to watch. So he ended up in a little baby grow, and we had to do his balls like with a bit of Sudocrem because he didn't like to leave them alone. So what we did is we'd go for a walk with him, or a small walk, lots of short walks, and then we'd have an hour or so where he's in the baby grow and Sudocrem, so that gave the time for the cream to sort itself out, and it certainly did. And he's just lovely. He's down here. Whether or not he'll let me pick him up, I don't know, but he's just had a shower and he looks great. You'll hear him shuffling around in the back. He's on his little poo-play thing. I'll try and get him in the shot in a minute for those of you that love dogs. What else has been going on? I'm trying to look through my phone because this is a good reminder to me. We went to a couple of cafes. We've been out and around, you know, having coffees and that. I've really enjoyed this summer. Simon and I have been on lots of what I call date days. It's sort of really, you know, just time together away from the house, having a cup of coffee. I know it's expensive in a way, but it's the cheapest form of entertainment, bar sex, of course. And there we are. There's our little one enjoying looking out the window. And actually people come up to him and put their hands, there's a lady putting her finger up to the glass to entertain him. It's absolutely hilarious. People just laugh at him. There he is. He thinks he can bite her finger. It's really fun, and I tell you what, it's the best thing I ever did getting him. He really is entertainment. I mean, talk about, we went to a pub a couple of days ago. It's like neighbourhood watch, isn't it? I'll put a lot of these photographs up on Instagram, of course, and I also put them up on, now what am I, Mally Pally, I think, still on Instagram, and I also put them onto my Facebook. I do at times take people onto Facebook, but it tends to be a more closer circle. But if you're a Facebook person and you're regular on here, I'd certainly add you and you can see what's going on. I do use it, and I also tweet. I try not to tweet anything horrible, but I'm going to be honest, the other day I was so cross seeing that somebody wished death on somebody that I had to have my say, and I thought they must have a screw loose, and I thought it was terrible. I've been watching a lot of drama channels, but I've got an idea for a video for Shoot the Shit or for any of the other drama channels. I think what you should do is you need like a family tree, because people who, like me, have been watching drama channels in a fun way, try not to get involved, or I don't get involved, but I try not to watch really horrible stuff. But when people fall out, you don't know whether they're in love, warm and fuzzy together or not, or whether they've are made up. You just don't know. You don't know whether or not they're they really hate each other, whether or not it's just temporary hate each other. And what I'd really like to see anyway is, like, for instance, you've got Mrs. Fucking Wonderful. These are the people I've been watching anyway. Mrs. Fucking Wonderful, Diane and her lot. There's Jamie and Nippy and Jamie. We've got Shoot the Shit. I've got also Debbie Davis, who isn't a drama channel, and TPG. Now, they're not drama channels, but I'd like to know. Oh, and Sharon Wise, of course. She's not really drama, but sometimes she has dramas. she just has her own dramas, bless her, as I do. She's very like me whenever I watch Sharon Wise's channel, and she's great. Oh, it's actually not Sharon Wise now. I do apologise. Is it Sharon Lee? Oh, gosh, I've forgotten. But you see, I got to know Shoot the Shit from TPG, who said, go and check them out, you know, great channels. So I did that, and that was over a year or so ago, and that's how I got to see them. And I also got to see Sharon. I got to see TPG from Sharon. So you see, people link in different ways. And then I didn't know anything about Diane Paget and her crew, so Wendy and all that business. And also, you give everybody, the drama channels give each other names. And again, for people just coming in, you're not going to get new viewers if they've no idea who you're talking about. Now, I don't know whether or not you could have some sort of family tree in the background, or you just say, like, for instance, I don't know, who else do I watch? Like Randy and B. Are they friends with this channel? Are they friends with Diane? I believe they are, but I'm not sure. Or are they friends with Yabba? Or are they friends? Who's friends with who? And who's linked to who? And who's in Australia? Who's in Canada? Who's in, say, UK? I don't know. Or the US. I've no idea. So it would be really useful if we could have a sort of almost a tutorial video of who started when and who's linked with who and who has real bitch-offs with each other, because that would be useful. Because, you know, if I'm going to watch drama, I want to see a nice bitch-off, not a horrible one. There's a difference when you step over the line and you wish death on someone. That is completely out of order and not something I wish to watch. So this is what I've been doing in the last week. Oh, no, and I have some crafting to show you. I've got into decoupage, okay? We're moving away from drama now. We're now into decoupage, and I'm going to try and find the pictures for you. But I haven't done decoupage before. I thought it would be a bit boring, but actually it became quite addictive. And to be honest with you, the table, I managed to do a flip down table. I hope you can all see this well. You can see it covered really well. I'm going to show it to you out like that. When it opens up, that's what it looks like. You see that? I'm really quite pleased with it. I think it looks really cool. I did that one, and I did another table, which was this one on a little rolly round. I don't know if you can see all the bits. I'm holding it to the wrong thing. I always hold to the screen and not to the camera, as I always look to the screen and not the camera. I must learn this. So there you go. Really happy with these. Thrilled to bits. And I also did a pot. But I've learned a couple of things from this. When decoupaging, firstly, I find Mod Podge the best. Also, I found that you get very sticky. I don't wear gloves. I should wear gloves. Thirdly, the other thing I've learned is that I tried to get cheaper paper, like buying wrapping paper. That doesn't work, or doesn't work very well. I found the shiny stuff doesn't work. It tends to lift and bubble, and it's not as good. Now, this is proper paper, supposedly for decoupage, and I've done it on a coaster. Now, it seems quite good. I'm not sure what will happen, and I can try it, I suppose, when I put my tea onto it, whether it will have an effect. In fact, I'm going to do that while I'm talking to you for a minute, and we'll try it out, shall we? They're still a bit tacky, and I think they might need a harder varnish on if they're going to be used as proper placemats. I don't know. But this was decoupage paper, which has a shine to it, and does seem to work quite well. But I don't know whether or not to put a felt backing on, but then you could only wipe the coasters, but then you can't really, you wouldn't be able to wipe them all over. I don't know. You know, if anyone's like me, they'll spill their tea. Now this is interesting. What's happened to it? No, there's no mark. So it can be used. Okay, because this is a hot mug of tea. This is in my Yosemite mug. I believe that's how it's pronounced. That Toby got me when he went to America recently. So I've been doing a lot of that. I haven't been doing as much sewing. I have had over the summer holidays a girl with learning difficulties, and I've been teaching her to sew, and we made a black school skirt for her. And it was just interesting to see someone who's done a little bit of sewing on a machine. Her attention span's really short. I may have talked about this before, but it's been great fun. And now she's coming down every week to me just for a chin wag for an hour after school. She doesn't like school, and I can relate to that. And, you know, she's 13 and she doesn't have friends. So it's really nice to just, you know, chill out with her for a bit. And if she wants to moan to me about school rather than mum for an hour, I think that's a really nice thing to be able to give mum a break from. I hated school, I really did. And I really wonder sometimes why I went and became a tutor sort of with people with learning difficulties. I can only imagine that the reason that I ended up in that type of work, whether it be adults or children, was because I understood about breaking down tasks for people into very small steps, because unless people do that for me, I don't understand it. That's hence why I can't edit and things like that, because it's taking me too long to learn, because I can't be asked. Life's too short. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this video up because it's quite long, and I've done all sorts. Thank you for your continuing support. I know I'm not a regular uploader. And I'm also using this microphone today, so I hope you can all hear me well. And and I've also, I know what I meant to tell you, what I'm sitting on. I got for £80, and all I did, where it was cracking, I wonder if I've got a picture of it. I literally just where I got it was cracking a bit, I actually put some acrylic paint on that I learned from YouTube, in the same colour, and then buffered it. Oh yes, here it is. There we go. And I buffered it up. We got 2 chairs. They're really lovely. And 2 chairs the same. Oh, there's my darling husband sitting on the green sofa. So lovely. We got a really good buy. Only 80 quid. Thrilled a bit. Plus it came with a footstool. You know, not really worn. Got a good few years in this one. I'm thrilled. There you go. Anyway, thank you again for my support. My thoughts are with everybody and anybody that's coming, you know, has this hurricane coming towards them. I can't do anything from England. I could donate. I can't do anything much, but, you know, it's difficult. We'll wait to see what monies are needed afterwards. But I know the UK YouTubers will look out for you all, and we're all thinking and praying for you. So take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.